Bartley. The 51 was the first purpose-built Formula Ford. Formula Ford has been a major series worldwide in sports car racing. This is a really traditional-looking Lotus. Formula Ford concept is a 1600cc Ford Cortina engine, steel wheels, and spec tires. 51C has got a 4-speed dual transaction. I believe that all the 51Cs were sent to North America and sold to Jim Russell racing schools. This car raced in California through 85 at least.
Jim Torok here today with this car number 4. A 1939. This is a car that raced at the Danbury Race Arena in Connecticut. It was the last coupe to win a feature race in the A class at Danbury in 1980. So you're looking at racing history there from over 43 years ago, assuming it was earlier in the year it won. Gino Spada was cheered to victory by 8,600 people that day, the last victory for one of the classic coupes at Danbury. Congratulations to our driver here. He won an A feature at the Seacon Speedway in Massachusetts earlier this year. That was his first A feature at that track. So Jim Torok in the Danbury Race Arena, asphalt modified.
This is Mike Weaver in his 1966 Corvette. Car was built and was raced its entire life. Came right off the showroom floor and then was modified for racing. Roll bar, racing seats, radiator wheels, widened steel wheels, and a paint job. Howard Federoff raced this car in hill climbs and SCCA road racing. Ran approximately 100 hill climbs and 100 road races. This car did race at the Hershey Hill Climb in its original days in the late 60s. That was a race held coming up the hill behind the Hershey Hotel.
All right, we're going to move into the world of midget racing today. Gordon White with the car number 9 out there. Gordon from Alexandria, Virginia. He is well known in the vintage racing world for his many books on race car builders. Biographies of Frank Curtis, Harry Miller, Fred Offenhauser, among others. Tassie Vanis was the owner of this midget, the second owner of it. He was a Greek shipping tycoon out of New York. Spent a lot of money on racing, up and down. Okay, we shift gears again.
Oh, yeah.
We've had cars that just turn left, we've had cars that turn left and right. Now we got a car that doesn't turn at all. Here comes our first dragster for the day. Tom Young out of Baltimore, Maryland with a 1975 Dodge Coronet Chrome. And if those of you who are up there are old enough to remember when cars were that big, you're not kids anymore. Jim Young took delivery on a special order Dodge Coronet Chrome to race in the NHRA stock eliminator class in 1975. 360 horsepower, 360 cubic inch rather, engine was originally not included in the equipment for the car. But Dodge
Jersey, and he's brought out his Triumph-powered 3/4 midget. The car was built by Howard Boyd in 1965 and raced until 1983. It's a scaled-down version of an Indianapolis Roadster. Hank Rogers Sr. and Jr. and Lynn Duncan all raced this car. This car finished second in season points 5 times during its career. Engine's a 650cc 2-cylinder Triumph motorcycle.
National Open. And then in '86 went out west with the World of Outlaws, won at Calistoga Speedway and San Jose Speedway in outlaw competition, and also claimed the victory at Manzanita in Arizona. Has a big block Chevy in it, something you don't see a whole lot because those engines were outlawed in sprint car racing after 1987. 6 years ago, this car was driven at the Vintage Indy meet at Pocono International Speedway by the great Dick Ramil. And 82 years old when he drove his first sprint car. 5 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Today, 50th consecutive appearance here at Hershey. The Watson family has been here in this car for the last 50 years. We know that's the longest consecutive race car, and I doubt if there's going to be anybody on the field tomorrow who's been 50 years. This car's a 1933 sprint car with a 4-port Riley head on a B-block Ford. Next up, we've got Alan Lesher, 1983 and a half Dodge Shelby. Out of Mount Holly Springs, Pennsylvania. This car ran SCCA Improved Touring B. Tracks like Lime Rock, Watkins Glen, Pocono, Nelson Ledges, and I saw it many times at Summit Point. This car won the Northeast Division.